Hello, I forgot the day. It's either day 25, probably day 26. I'll say day 26 of my video challenge. And today I want to talk about how to transition into a healthier diet. Or if you don't like the diet, to eat healthier in your life with minimum amount of effort, I would say. So right now I'm eating quite healthy, not as healthy as raw food, although I'm not sure if that's healthy if I lost my weight all the time, but nonetheless, I'm eating quite healthy. But I also eat ice cream sometimes, I eat pizza and a whole lot of other things that is, I would say, not very healthy, like chips today, although I almost never eat chips. But, so how do, today I wanted to improve I'm a bit tired at the moment, so it's hard to think, but I wanted to improve my diet. And the way I went about and did that is, first I identified all the meals I have throughout the day. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm not sure what you call that but after dinner, just before you go to bed. And after you have identified those, you can also identify certain types of food you eat, like if you want to eliminate gluten from your or refined sugar, anything like that. So identify all those, and the second step is to list improvements of all meals or what you eat. So maybe eat less gluten, maybe remove all refined sugar, maybe eat a healthier breakfast, something like that. And once you have done that, I would say, and the third step is to pick one of those that is either like the most important thing or that makes the most amount of change in your life, or the one that you would most likely want to try out. So maybe you want to improve your breakfast, maybe you want to eat healthier lunches, or maybe you eat and drink a lot of refined sugar, then that but you don't really might want to remove that, but it's the most important one to remove. So I chose like two, both that I wanted to improve my breakfast and I wanted to remove gluten from or at least most of the gluten from my diet. So the fourth step is then to split up that into small bits and pieces and choose one of them. So with gluten, for me, I eat bread for breakfast. I eat bread for before I go to bed. Sometimes I eat pizzas, I eat pasta, and cupcakes. So a whole lot of things that include gluten, but most regularly I eat bread for breakfast and before I go to bed. So those are probably what will do the most amount of change, that will improve my health the most. So what I wanted to try is to improve my breakfast then, because that was what I really wanted to have, some other kind of breakfast. And then I made up a plan. So now I'm trying out to eat chia pudding on pudding. Do you say pudding? Yeah, you probably do. Yeah, chia pudding. And for breakfast with maybe some blueberries, blueberries, and raspberries and other kinds of berries. And I want to try that out and have a smoothie also for that I make the day before, because I don't want to make a smoothie in the morning. That's too much of an effort for me, at least. And once I've done that, I can eliminate bread from eating, like before I go to bed. I might remove pasta or just some pasta from that, or I might only buy gluten-free pizza, or I might do something else. But all in all, it's more like taking one step at a time. And if I do one of these steps every, like, let's say I try out breakfast for make the breakfast work for 2 to 4 weeks, then I can transition to the next. So it will take some time, but I think it's easier to do this transition more in succession than just changing your diet or removing like old gluten. You could do that, and I guess some people really can do that. I probably could, but I prefer to do it successively. And that's how I'm vegetarian now. I think it took me about 1.5 years before I started being a vegetarian, until I finally became a vegetarian and never eat any meat at all. So for me, that's the right way to go. And you might think it takes time, but